Hello, Loveland Magazine readers, and happy 2020. So with 2020, we want to bring you something extra special. This is What's in Loveland's DNA, and our first candidate of 2020 is Delaney Dunlap. How are you, Delaney?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Now, how old are you?
11 years old.
11 years old, okay. I remember that, 50 years ago. No, I'm just kidding. So what's going on? What you been up to?
I started indoor soccer.
Okay.
We started our new season, and then I started practice softball.
Okay, awesome. Now, you're not the average 11-year-old from what I hear. So, Delaney, when she was very young, she was diagnosed with fibular hemophilia. Now, I know you have explained this process to several of your friends. In your own words, what is that?
It's basically when your fibula isn't there, and my tibia was broken.
Okay.
So I had to get surgery.
Well, you had to get surgery, okay.
Yeah, because this leg was shorter than this one because the bone wasn't connecting everything.
Okay. Now, I did speak with Delaney's parents, and this happened at a very, very young age. Actually happened when Delaney's mom hadn't even had you yet. They kind of saw it on a sonogram, which is pretty interesting. And then, at 2 years old, they decided to get your leg amputated. Now, I know you don't remember that, but, when you got older, I heard you started putting on your leg yourself. So how did that feel, and what did the other kids say, and how did you react to that, and how did you make it, fun and lighthearted?
I tell a lot of jokes about it.
Yeah.
Some jokes I tell is my parents would never name me Eileen, and I would never work at IHOP. And once my friends got used to it, they didn't really care.
Right.
New people would ask me what was wrong with it, and I would just tell them, and then they just got used to it.
Right. Now, the way I see it, if you were to look in medical terms, people might refer to it as a disability. Now, in my opinion, I think it's an added ability. Now, the reason I say that is because of everything you're involved in. Share with us what kind of activities you do, and maybe what's your favorite routine?
I play soccer, softball, gymnastics. I do snowboarding, and I like playing golf.
You like playing golf, okay.
Yeah, and my favorite is probably soccer.
Your favorite soccer?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird because your dad's a soccer coach, right?
Yeah.
Now, earlier last year, I keep forgetting. Earlier last year, we did interview Mike Dunlap, who is your dad. Now, tell me, with your dad, what does he do to really motivate you? How do you feel about your dad?
I love him being a soccer coach because I always go to his games and watch them play. I'm like a ball girl on the side, so I get to watch and stuff.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. I did read, too, that you maybe have aspirations of being a professional soccer player, or I read that somewhere. What do you want to do when you grow up?
I'm not really sure yet.
Not sure yet? You are only 11, right?
Yeah.
In saying that, we have seen, as a collective, as a community, several videos and articles on Miss Delaney. USA Today, Express, which is actually a national online publication, which is pretty impressive. I've heard that you've had some auditions, some maybe really cool things where you've been in some commercials and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So I go to audition when I get the auditions because I'm with Heyman Talent.
Okay.
And we just film it, and I have to learn lines. And sometimes it takes a while, depending on the script.
Okay. And what was your favorite audition so far?
Probably Raising Dion.
Raising Dion? And why? What's that all about? What's Raising Dion?
It's on Netflix now. It's about a little boy who has superpowers, and I was auditioning for his best friend who was in a wheelchair. And it just seemed really cool. I just liked it a lot.
Yeah. Now, you were in a Huffy commercial? Is that right?
It was, it was advertising.
Advertising,
Like the box,
okay.
Yeah.
And how was that? Did you feel kind of cool being on TV and commercials?
It hasn't came out yet for some reason.
Hasn't come out yet. Okay, well, we'll be looking for that. Now, with that, not only is she a superb athlete, we will be putting in our article a video of you at the UC game at halftime in December. What did you do at the UC halftime?
My round off back handspring back tuck.
Dang, say that again. What is it?
my round off, back handspring, back tuck.
Dang. Okay. And I saw it, and it's incredible. Now, what are some of your favorite moves? Some of your favorite flips, tumbles? I don't know the right lingo. I'm not very smart when it comes to tumbling and whatnot. But what's like your favorite routine?
Probably my round off, back handspring, back tuck, and I like doing my aerials a lot.
Now, what's an aerial?
Do you know what a cartwheel is?
Yes.
It's that with no hands.
Oof. Dang, and you can do that too. Wow, that's very impressive. Now, obviously I know you're smart. Recently, Mike and Gina, your parents, were informed that you were selected as a candidate to receive All-Academic All-Star for the Ohio Lottery. Now, did you know you were smart, or you just...
Well, I don't know.
You like school? You like, doing homework, or do you like more being in class and learning?
I like more being in class and learning.
Yeah. With your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a lot of friends, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Now, I was talking to your dad. You're going to be doing a talent show, maybe, with some friends. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, I'm going to actually be doing two things. We're going to be, me and 7 other friends, we're going to be dancing, and then I'm also going to be doing gymnastics.
Wow. That's awesome. And and where do you go to school?
Loveland Intermediate School.
Loveland Intermediate. All right. Now, when's this talent show?
Tryouts are January 27th and 28th, and the actual talent show is February 9th.
Wow. Okay. And then you guys are going to win. Duh. So the other thing I want to talk about is I hear that you're helping out a couple other girls that have also had their legs amputated. You've been visiting them? Is it Tess and Ellie?
Tessa and Eli.
Eli. Now, tell us a little bit about that.
So Tessa, I think I visited her about 2 years ago.
Okay.
2 to 3 years ago. And she was above the knee. She got an above the knee surgery, and I got a below the knee.
Okay.
That means I have my knee. She doesn't have her knee. And she was into gymnastics and dancing, but she couldn't do it anymore. It had to be put on hold while she had her surgery.
Aww.
But now she's right back into it, and she's learned a lot of her new tricks again.
And by inspiration from you, I bet, seeing everything you can do. Yeah. And what about Eli? It is a boy,
yeah.
Eli. And what's the story with Eli?
He's 11, and I think he had some type of cancer, and he had to get his leg amputated. So we met with him before he had his leg amputated, and he had it, I think, in November.
Okay.
So I think he's getting better.
Wow. So you're visiting kids. See, and that's why Delaney is such an inspiration and why we brought her here today. I do want to mention the condition that she did have and she still does have today and is fighting through it. 1 in 40,000 are born with that. How does that make you feel? And you're killing it right now. You're just doing unreal. Out of 40,000.
It makes me feel like that I want to do the stuff that other people can do.
Yeah.
And whenever I would see snowboarding on TV and stuff, I would say I want to go to the Olympics, but then I realized I might have to go to the Paralympics, but I want to make sure I go to the Olympics and not the Paralympics.
Heck yeah, Olympics. That is great. Love the Olympics. You watch them?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to watch on the Olympics?
I like gymnastics and the Spring Olympics, and then the winter I like snowboarding.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree. Now guys, I do want to mention that Delaney here is, like we keep on saying, an inspiration to everyone. Is there anything that you want to share with our readers, with maybe kids your age? What do you want to say to encourage them to do what you're doing, to do better, to be kind to their siblings, their parents, do well in school? What's something motivational that maybe you want to say, maybe Eli's watching? What would you want to say to them to keep them, keep on going and keep on trying?
Never think you can't do it, because you always can.
Wow. I love that. Now, I know you look up to your dad, and I know you look up to your mom. Is there anybody other than your parents, it could be a sibling, a friend, it could be a celebrity, that you look up to and maybe want to be like them one day? Could be an athlete, anybody.
I don't really know. My grandparents help a lot, and all my friends really support me. They probably don't even, they notice, but they don't even really pay attention to my leg anymore. They just don't, they act like I'm any other person.
That's awesome. And that's good friends and great grandparents right there. And honestly, I haven't even noticed either. You seem to me just living your life to the fullest, and that's pretty awesome. So congratulations on everything that you've gotten this far. And if you get on Nickelodeon, you better call me, girl. All right, Loveland Magazine. Now, we do have a full article included with this interview here today, full with pictures. I saw a pirate costume, which is pretty cool, and a lot of other photos as well, if you want to go ahead and check that out. For now, Delaney, thank you so much for joining us today, and obviously, good luck with everything that you have going on.
Thank you.
Other than that, guys, this is probably one of the most inspirational young ladies I've ever met, and thank you for coming here today.
Thank you.
All right, Loveland Magazine, we'll see you later.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Here we are.